Hello, my friends. How are you guys doing? My name is Relitza with Readings with Raleigh. I have a message for somebody who has recently been fired or you feel like you are about to get fired. So let's tap in together. This has been bothering me all day. Full disclosure, this is like the second time I've tried to film this video. So I'm really hoping that everything works this time. So Spirit, can you please help me connect to the person or the collective that has recently been terminated from their job or who feel like it's about to happen? What do they need to know? Because I know you've been bothering me to chat with them. What do they need to know? Ace of Wands. Okay. Many of you guys, you could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting a lot of creative energy coming through. So one thing I want to say is wherever it is that you're going next, there is going to be this focus on creative energy. So creation, energy. What do you want to be bringing to the table? What do you want to be showcasing to the world for your legacy, essentially? I think for those of you as well who have been already laid off, I'm getting something new coming during Aries season, which is at the end of March. But there is like a change in terms of maybe what it is that you're going to be doing. For those of you who have been creative or you consider yourself a creative person in general, there's definitely going to be more of a chance here to showcase your goals. Hearing the name Janelle, something with a J. We have the Nine of Wands. It's been a tough ride for you. I can feel that. I think even post-COVID, you guys were struggling to feel like you were on the right path. For those of you who have not been let go yet, I think that they might be trying to force you to do more work or, adding additional stressors to your plate in order to sort of like make you quietly decide to leave. I will say that you've been through it and, I feel like there's a need to continue to push through. It's too much of a burden. And I feel like there's more that is being offered to you. There's a different energy that you're supposed to be working with. And so your spirit team is wanting you to be aware that they are not just going to have this position leave your job without bringing in something new. But there's also this overwhelming sense of being tired. You guys are tired. I can feel that. We have North Node future fell on the ground. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're like, look, whatever it was that you were doing or whatever it is that you are doing, it's not really it's not conducive to what you're looking to create for yourself long term. And it's also not fulfilling your needs and your expectations of what you're here to do as a purpose. I think a lot of us are becoming disenchanted with our work because we know that there's something more meant for us. And this is kind of the energy I'm getting coming through for you guys. Another thing I'll say is that in order to get a clue as to maybe what position you need to be looking for or where you're going to be going next, you may want to look at your North Node and see where it is. There's definitely a lot of innovation coming in. Innovation. Thinking outside the box. Creative energy. I'm also seeing lilies here. Someone's name could be Lily. Lilies to me are a sign of spirituality as well. So some of you could be really working with spiritual growth. We have Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. There's been a struggle, I think, around your fulfillment with what it is that you're doing right now for work anyways. And one of the things that I feel is coming in is like this overwhelming sense of needing to crack open around the heart chakra. So some of you are going through a major heart chakra awakening right now. You're being asked to just ride that wave and let it happen. I also think there's going to become a position available, or the next thing you do is going to be a lot more aligned as well with your heart. And that serenity word is really sticking out to me. I know it's fearful. I know it can be very scary to feel like you're leaping into the unknown, but there is like a plan for you, I just want you to be aware that you're not being cast loose without a net, as much as it may feel like that. We're literally in a collapsing society right now. We are in a society that's crumbling left, right, and center. And I feel like part of what you're doing next is to sort of step into the new paradigm of thinking and being. Someone here could have a cat. I'm getting actually 2 cats. You could have more than 1 cat. Seeing a black cat. I'm also seeing a tabby. We have self-sabotage on the ground. Okay, so I really want you to get out of your head. Some of you are self-sabotaging even with the things you're saying to yourself. It's funny here too. We have help from above coming up, and I was reminded all day I've had somebody's grandpa come through. So if this is for you, this is for you. But your grandpa wants you to know that he's fine, A, and also that he's going to help you find the next steps. So for those of you who are feeling like you're not sure what to do, you can ask your grandpa for help. What else, please, does this collective need to know? We have dreams. You're getting a lot of messages in your dreams. You're getting a lot of downloads about what you're doing next, what you need to be doing, where you're going. All of these things are being kind of dropped into your crown chakra. And you are being asked by spirit to pay close attention to your dreams. Okay. There's also this need to go back to what it was that you used to do here when you were younger, or what did you want to do when you were younger? Like if somebody asked you, hey, what do you dream of becoming? What would you say? Because there's something coming up with that. Some of you may end up working with animals, conservation, environmentalism, solar energy. Could be born in the year of the tiger as well. You're also tired. With that 9 of Wands too, I was getting that just exhausted. I'm feeling a lot of palpitations in the heart, anxiety, insomnia. That will pass as well. It's like you're jumping into a different timeline or something, because whatever this is that you're doing next, it feels a lot more aligned. And this uncomfortable feeling of pivoting, you won't be feeling that constantly. Like it's not going to be constantly in your brain that you're making a mistake. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we have Phoenix rising. Make no mistake. You are here to share something with the world. You have a gift that is meant to be seen. Consider yourself like a phoenix, right? Like you really have to almost let go in order to be reborn. And one of the things that I'm really getting is trusting the process and trusting what it is that will kind of unfold next, as scary as it is. And also getting reacquainted, I guess, with what it is that you wanted to do when you were younger. What brings you joy? How can you help the planet as well at this time? Because we all know we need a lot of collective help. What else? We have grieving. The chambers of your mourning are surrounded by nothingness, emptiness, waiting to be seen. Again, that heart chakra energy, you guys, it is okay to grieve the loss of what you thought you would be doing. It's okay to grieve the loss of the planet that you thought you would have. Some of you may also be going through significant grief by yourself, or in your personal lives as well. And this is just compounding that. It's like you're now this blob of clay, and there's an ability to mold yourself to become kind of the next person or who you want to be going forward. But in the meantime, letting go of this notion of like what you thought you would have is also important. And it's okay to have an emotional release with that. But I feel a lot of happiness around you. I really do, especially over the next 8 months or so. So if you've been feeling very stuck or scared, you're not going to be consistently in that energy. I just really want to make that clear. We have grieving again. Yeah. First you have to grieve though. First you have to release, and first you need to clear. And that's all part of the process of getting to the next stage, right? It's really acknowledging our emotions. It's not helpful to anybody to push them down. So please just keep that in mind. And regardless of what happens next, I am sending you a big hug. I've been there before, and I know that you guys can do it. Lots of love, always.